What's going on, y'all? I'm Czar, and in this video we're taking a look at a brand new plugin from Waves called D-Verb and D-Verb Pro, and these will be added to the Clairty VX line, where Clairty VX was their noise removal plugin, which worked really well. Now we have D-Verb, which will of course allow you to remove reverb from your track or tracks as needed. So we have D-Verb pictured here, which is of course easy to use, just like Clairty VX is, and then we have D-Verb Pro here, which is going to be a more advanced version. We'll take a quick look at that in a second, but we're going to mostly focus on just the D-Verb here, because I feel for most people this will get you what you need if you're looking for a quick and easy way to remove reverb from your tracks. I've got a rap vocal here that has, I don't know how this was recorded, but it's got a ton of just natural reverb in it, and we'll be using D-Verb to remove that from the track. But first, let's go over the controls. Again, very simple controls. From the drop down, we have dialogue 1, 2, and 3 plus NR. NR is noise reduction, which will be added to the processing. And then we have singing 1 and singing 2 with noise reduction. As far as these rap vocals, I've used this on dialogue as well as singing, and they both came out fine. Below that, we have presence, which is going to add some high-end detail. If we're pushing this D-Verb pretty far, we can bring back in some high-end detail with the presence. And this knob will, of course, the more we turn this clockwise, the more reverb we'll be removing. And then on the far right, just like with Clairty VX, this is a visualizer to show you what's going on with the signal. Taking a look at D-Verb Pro, this version has more options. We've got the same dialogue and singing options. With this, we have a strength multiplier added to the knob where we can add up or turn up to remove the reverb. We've got a 6-band EQ points here. We also have a couple different visualization options, as well as the same presence, and we have a tail smoothing where we can add some of that decay back to the signal if we like, and then we have a output limiter as well. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. Let's bypass this and put this back to where I like it at about 50. And let's play this with the track first, as you can hear the reverb that's in this vocal, and then I'll solo it so you can really hear it.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss. I love the way she do that, man. She the best I ever saw. Hey.
All right, and let's solo it.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss. I love the way she do that, man. She the best I ever saw. Hey.
All right, so now we're going to bring in the D-Verb and see what it does to this, which will be removing the reverb. There's a lot of reverb on this vocal, but we'll be removing it from the signal. Let's bring it in, as we've got it set to about 50. Got the presence up a little bit. I'm going to back that down just a little bit. And I thought we had it at singing 1. We'll leave it there. All right, let's take a listen to this now.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss. I love the way she do that, man. She the best I ever saw. Hey.
And just as a reminder, this is what it sounded like before.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss.
All right, so D-Verb's doing a great job at removing that reverb. Let's go ahead and just push it all the way to hear what that sounds like.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss. I love the way she do that, man. She the best I ever saw. Hey.
So with it at 100, I want to say that it sounds over-processed, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that's just because I know that I've pushed it to 100, but definitely liking it at around that 50 to 65 is where I normally have it. We've got it on singing 1. Let's take a look at D-Verb Pro. All right, made some EQ adjustments, and now let's check out the D-Verb Pro.
Let me see you get low, bitch. When she shake it, she a boss. I love the way she do that, man. She the best I ever saw. Hey.
So that orange part, as you can see where the reverb, that's where the most processing is happening there. I like that you can visually see that. well, you can see it more clear with D-Verb Pro, but you can also see it with D-Verb as well. It's just a much smaller interface. All right, but there's a look at D-Verb as well as D-Verb Pro, new plugins from Waves. Of course, typical $29 intro price for D-Verb. And of course, I'll have a link in the description if y'all want to check this out, learn more about it, or pick it up. Definitely comment and let me know what y'all think about this. I think this is nice as an easy way to remove reverb from your tracks. I normally use Isotope RX8 D-Verb, but this I find a little simpler to use just because of less of the simplicity and less features on it. I haven't directly compared this to the RX D-Verb. This is really something I don't have to use a lot. And you shouldn't have to use a lot, but you know, we all know sometimes we get those tracks that you just gotta find something to do with it, and if you get one with a lot of reverb, definitely one that can help out here. But again, let me know y'all thoughts on this. If you enjoy this video, I appreciate a thumbs up, and if y'all want to continue to see content from me, then y'all know what to do.